We can send... Let's send the witch to get the rue. I think that's the priority at the moment. Partially because it's right in front of me. I know it's 18, and I do need the 18. This is annoying, because I need to get to 50. I could do it, but then what if someone comes with the resources I need? I think I will wait, and we can get stuff as we go. I think. I think that might be a better way to do it. Is if I wait, we can see what happens this week, and potentially spend the money there. Right. 11 weeks. Week 40. Okay, I was thinking, there's not many people. Alina. I tried looking everywhere, but no sign of the rue. Oh, I guess it would be best to try another location. Your race, I've just returned from the forests. I found the mudbugs. There was no sign of the lost son. The peasant seemed to bear it well, though. I also found a big stash of gold. Gave some of that gold to the peasant so he wouldn't be upset about his lost son. I've brought the rest to you. I wonder if... Was there a son? Oh, you just give me 2. Okay. Sadani? I did not recognize you because you're wearing a different dress. Is that you? What have you done to your dress? I wanted to look like Asalia. Don't worry, father. I didn't do anything to my favorite blue dress. No, but you've ruined this one. Did you cut yourself? Did you cut it yourself? Where did you even get scissors? Are these feathers in your hair? I found some beautiful feathers in the gardens last week. I wanted to have a dress like Asalia, but I couldn't do it like she has it. The fabric just keeps getting in the way. You didn't cut yourself, did you? No, father, I'm fine. I just wanted to ask you if it looks nice. I don't know. Ask your mother. Like, I don't know. I don't do clothes. I don't know. I think, yeah, we've not told Asalia she has to change what she's got, so fine, you can keep it. You better explain this to your mother yourself. I'm telling you right away, she's not going to like it. Why won't she? Because it's not becoming of a princess to wear a torn dress like this. Maybe she will. You don't know. You'll see. Now scuttle off. I have some work to do. Thank you, father. I knew you'd like it. That is not what I said. Your Grace, our village has recently been acquired by Lord Grigo. It used to be under the command of Lady Masha, but now both the lords are taking taxes from us. They're sending soldiers to collect money every week. We can't say no to them. We've been paying double tax for weeks. We tried talking to the lords, but they ignore us. Please help, Your Grace. Okay. This is where, as the king, you go, alright, neither of them can be trusted to tax you properly. I'll do it. I now rule your village. And the lords can, you know, argue. They can't take any of your tax. But I don't have a general, so I'll have to take this gold. Should be enough gold, enough to reimburse most people in the village. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I knew you were a fair king. I'll take this gold to the villagers immediately. Blast it all, my potatoes were stolen again. I'm sure someone is hiding an aidware in their home. How else would you explain that my potatoes keep disappearing? My grain too! The whole village! I knew I shouldn't have moved there. Would one of your hunters help us find out who's hiding that feathery snake? Yes, I can now do that. These beasts aren't easy to catch, but my hunters will do their best. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, if I could only find out who's keeping it, I'll tan their hide. Is it this? The King of Redovia. Grace, we found the Redovian king, the monster himself. We gave him a bit of a beating for what he did to our brothers. That was not necessary. Forgive my men, they can be heavy-handed sometimes. Especially if they're wearing metal gauntlets. Eric, I finally had a chance to talk to you. How many years has it been? I was afraid you'd come one day, and I didn't expect you to arrive as a king with an army. Of course not. What are the chances a common thug would go after a king? I managed anyway. We took heavy losses, but your army was dismantled. There isn't a happy ending for you. Before I send you off to the headsman, tell me... Yeah. Why are you here? Why come to Davern all of a sudden? Redovia's engulfed in civil war. We have at least 2 madmen fighting over the resources. Our soil isn't like yours, it's dark, hard. Plants don't want to grow like they used to. I offered a solution, cross the mountains, find a new home. Some laughed. Some chose to come along. Your men killed people in the villages. They robbed and raped. We're not all the same. They must have been men from other camps. Did I mention we're at civil war? These men did the same in my home country. These are the men we ran away from. Radovia's divided. We can't all be tarred with the same brush. I promise. 13 years ago when you attacked us, put your blade against my throat, you must have known I wouldn't be able to keep to my promise. You must have known I would have said anything for you to let us go. I was a different man back then. I was robbing travellers. Never thought I'd run into royals on that trail. When opportunity arises, I guess one can get nifty ideas. Of course, I knew you would not keep to your promise, but it gave me a spark of hope. Marrying a daughter from a royal family would mean Radovia had a shot at success on this side of the world. Having royal blood would mean acceptance from others. I didn't think we'd be honoured guests straight away, of course, but I hoped it'd be enough to let us leave our cursed lands at least. Speaking of curses, there was a witch with you back then. She cursed me if I didn't keep to the promise. Sorry about that. Aggie, she has a tendency to throw curses on people left and right. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Aggie liked to use that curse a lot. Never worked. Wait, what? How did you... When we last met, you were a bandit on the roads. How does one go from a thief to a king? A king. It's a bit of an exaggeration, to be fair. Doesn't quite work like that on our side of the mountains. Some people chose to follow me, is all. They said I gave them hope. Not everyone gets swaddled in royal silk as a babe. Some have to work for it. That's what I did. Enough. The battle was fierce. It's quite a welcome party you gave us for sure. When we were crossing the trail, we didn't want to fight. You left us no choice. Wait, what? Used whatever we had at hand. Surprisingly, we did quite well. You definitely had surprising battle tactics. Are we not addressing the fact that these guys attacked? Like, we were on the defensive, which means that they attacked us. Let me get off the ground. That's better. Fire away. The magic fog? Tell me about the fog. Was it magic? Like I said, we didn't want to cause any harm. The smoke's a common incense. Hoped using a large amount would mask the passage. Naive of me to have thought that the smoke would last long enough for us to get through. I'd hoped that by the time it cleared, we'd all be gone. When we realized the smoke was about to vanish, we had to take on a different tactic. That's when we circled your men. Kind of rubbishy. What is this game? The characters are just... Okay, I get you want to do a twist of, hey, they're not the actual bad guys and Ivo's the bad guy. But it's just nonsense. They attacked! The huge monsters certainly brought a lot of havoc with them. Oh, you mean the transit bisons? I realize these mammals are quite rare in your part of the world. Big, strong. Normally use them for transporting goods. Turns out that when properly motivated with a strong whip hand, they can act as pretty good cavalry. The fire? Never seen such fire magic. What was it? Fire flowers? We use them to welcome the new year. Nice maybe to watch them. We've also had quite a few incidents with fire spreading out of control. Yeah. Like Congreve's rockets. Yeah. I thought those drawbacks could work in our favor for once. Killing device? That device nearly decided our fate. We have some creative minds on our side. The moment the battle started, our men tried to come up with something that would help us get through. I thought that the thing was a trap for whoever was inside, but there were plenty of volunteers. We let them loose and it seemed like it worked. I suppose the element of surprise did the trick. That's enough. You know I had no choice. You'd do the same for the ones you love, wouldn't you, Eric? Let me go and I promise we won't cause any more trouble. I don't want your daughters. Remember that Bayron is a Radovian. If you let him go, King Eric won't help us. Sentence him to die, King Fabian will not help us. I know this is a tough decision, Your Grace. You should consider the benefits you'll get from each king. Yeah, I can't execute him now, because then I'd lose both of them. So fine, you may go. I've had your share of suffering. I won't add to it more. People told me none of the 7 kings would grant us recognition. I suppose I should have known better. At least I was partially right. You letting me go. I won't forget this. For us, surviving another day is a victory. Thank you, Your Grace. It seems a Radovian already managed to conquer a Divernian's heart. My daughter seems like a good fit for your Asalia. Wait, what? Maya is Thingy's daughter? And I can't ask her about this? This is important information. You can't just throw that at me and be like, there's nothing to... This isn't important. Darling, my men found Bayron. I've just spoken to him. I don't know what to think. I think we made a mistake. We understood this whole situation. Bayron never wanted to go to war with us. That makes no flipping sense, but we'll go with it, game. How is that possible? They would have won if not for that avalanche. They're looking for a new place to call home. And they did that, rather than coming and talking to us. Like, if Bayron had come and just been like, I am here, I'm the king of Redovia, this is the discussion, blah, blah, blah. They're just looking for a new place to call home, their country's at war. What about Lossulia? He did want to marry her, to gain recognition from other kings. Build a new kingdom on the better side of the mountains. I let him go. Didn't have the heart to execute him after finding this out. You did well. He mentioned something about the curse. He said the witch used that curse on many people. Apparently it never worked. Eric, that's great news. I couldn't tell if he was just lying to save his own life. What are we going to do? It's your decision, honey. We're going to go ahead with the ritual. I don't want to risk that curse befalling us. Fine, but remember that you can always change your mind, right? Of course, sweetheart. That is all. You should rest. We want to bring a very healthy baby into the world. Of course, it seems like no matter how much I rest, I'm always tired. I'll just sit here. Right. Is that the one I went to? Oh yeah, that's the one we've already been to. Oh, cancel. It's probably the one that's furthest away. I don't have anyone else I can send. Yes, so I don't know how... I was wondering if there was going to be something like actually with King Varad asking for Asalia, that there would be something with Bayron where he'd be like, oh, right, if you let her interact with Maya again, and blah blah blah, then we could get the 1,000. Or maybe you could do that if you hadn't agreed with Aurelia that she couldn't do it anymore. Oh well. 24. I think I will still wait though. I need to get that up. Yeah, I think I will wait in case I get any of the kind of ingredients we need coming in. We've still got 10 weeks to go before the siege, so I think we're okay. Grevno, week 41. Okay. Oh. Sadani. Okay. Your Grace. Tried to help the church with moving the stone from the mountains to the village. We couldn't do it. Also, we're too weak to pull the cart. We couldn't carry them by hand either. Thank you for letting me know. I think the pastor is going to visit you about this. Okay. Found the Herb of Grace. Hooray! There we go. So that's now done. So it's just the oils and the eggs. It smells so strong it was easy to locate. Here it is. Yay! Oh, what do you want now? Your Grace, the deed is done. The day I've been waiting for is finally upon us. Nothing will compare to my new epic, and it is thanks to you. I will take it that you want to hear the creation. Of course, I've waited for this long enough. Let's hear it. Worry not, it's absolutely worth it. You're in for a treat. Ahem. The moon shines bright high up in the sky. Cupola night is in sight. Laughter and music will rule this night, but there's no rest for our tired knight. Inside the castle wall, he rests and waits for night to fall. There he was, strong and sweaty, back from his quest. Unsheathe your sword, general, let me see its best. The metal cold as she, the witch. Spread your scrolls, my love, let me see your potions. Oh, I'm into it. Please don't stop. The Beastmaster, here he comes. I hoped you would wait for me, he says. He pulls his own monster out, up for the trades. The royal heads are behind their own solid walls, but the loud sounds of haggling spread through the castle halls. Perhaps I can barter myself a good deal, she thought, as Queen Aurelia makes an appeal. Oh, gonna have to stop you right there. Oh, no, this is the best part, Your Grace. I am... Yes. I won't listen to any more of this vulgar abomination. Ah, who would be surprised, but the world loves it. Get out. Your Grace, your hunter has helped me track down the mudbugs in the swamps. He hasn't found their nest, but at least he's managed to slay one of these adults. He also, you won't believe this, found gold hidden in the swamps. In fact, so much of it, I wanted to share it with you. Take this as a thank you, Your Grace. I knew the rumors were true. I'm not crazy after all. What about your son? Oh, my son. Yes, you just came back home. Just appeared like that. I must be in the gods' favors these days. Yeah, he doesn't have a son. He was just trying to use us to get the treasure. Your Grace, I'm so glad I had faith in you. My itching sickness is completely healed. I'm going to tell everyone that you're a king chosen by the gods. I'm glad I could help. I feel like my entire body is starting to itch, Audrey. At least we know it just goes away on its own after a while. Perhaps if you touched yourself, it would heal fast. Sidani. Rawr. Ah! You've really outdone yourself this time around, young lady. A bear? Really? Isn't he the best? He's a gorgeous creature. I can't let you keep him. He's scary. He's not scary. He's Wojtek. Wojtek. Not the Wojtek, obviously. Wojtek. So Wojtek was... Oh, where did he get to? He was a member of the Polish army in World War II. What? I think he got to... I think... Did he get... He was either... He's either a corporal or a sergeant. Which is weird. But being British, I can't criticise. I can't criticise giving animals ranks. There was, I think, in the Welsh Fusiliers, they had a goat, and I think at some point, was it like either the 90s or the 2000s, they had to demote the goat for acting inappropriately in a parade. And so he got demoted. It's hilarious. But yeah, okay, Wojtek. He can help us get Losilia back. Father, please let me keep him. He's my best agent to date. He won't do any harm. Why Wojtek? That doesn't sound like a name you'd use, Potato Head. I'm done with silly names. I'm all grown up now, so the bear gets a grown-up name. I think he likes it. Roar. How did you get him? How does one get a bear, Potato Head? I left food leftovers in the gardens. One day, he was there. Food in the gardens. I wondered why they're always in such a mess lately. Just how you attract all these animals, Sidani. I had to gain their trust somehow. Surely it's not a good idea, Audrey. Bears are friendly, generally not dangerous if they are used to humans. If he ever becomes dangerous, we can always get rid of him. See? He's harmless. To us. But not the enemy. I will train him. Alright, that's enough. What do you say then, Father? I mean, Your Grace? Can Wojtek stay with us? Alright, he can stay, but if something happens, I will get rid of him myself. You won't have to, I promise. Come with me, Wojtek. I'll show you around. Roar. I'm gonna have to talk to Aurelia. Your Grace, I beseech you, our granary has been destroyed by a mudslide. Can you give us some assistance? I will send the general. Oh, I should have sent the supplies. Okay, our general can help you reorganize. Thank you, Your Grace. Well, let's go and talk to Aurelia, and she'll probably tell us that the bear is incredibly dangerous, because it's a bear. Of course it's dangerous. Darling? Have you seen Sidani? She came to me... Yeah, I haven't seen her. Why? Don't be mad. Oh no, what has she done now? You know what she's like? She's been looking for a new animal friend since Luli left. I think she overdid it this time, but I didn't have the heart to tell her no. Eric? What is it? She brought a bear cub into the castle. What? Are you out of your mind? This is dangerous. This is not happening. Hey, calm down. It's just a cub. It's not dangerous at all. He might be nice and cute now, but wait till he grows up. We will have guards keep an eye on him, at least until after the battle. Then we'll see what happens. Fine, but if anything goes wrong, nothing is going to happen. I promise. We're in so much trouble. Oh, I need to tell her about the thingy. I'm gonna put the... Yeah. It looks so empty. Let's put that back. I don't think we're... That's just several levels of wrong.